Hello friends and family, and good morning from Disney Springs. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, officially rope drop Disney Springs, have a really fun merch search, and check out all of the newest Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer, literally in a bunch of different shops all around Disney Springs. We'll go over to Disney Style, of course the Marketplace Co-op store, the world's largest Disney merchandise store, the World of Disney, and a few different stores in between, because they have been putting out so much brand new merchandise lately. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. I actually just came down from the orange parking garage. Like I was saying, we are officially rope dropping Disney Springs, so not too many people out and about yet this morning. And before we do head into a bunch of the different shops around Disney Springs, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. Just some beautiful sights and sounds already this morning though. They have the fountain going. I like this main concourse area by the AMC movie theater. The balloon is officially up in the air, and a really awesome photo op to the side here. For Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four, we actually just saw this movie. It was super duper good. First up on our merch search though, let's head on over to the Disney Style store. They always have such a really great selection of merchandise that you can't find elsewhere at Disney Springs. They get a great selection of like brand new releases. Okay, so as soon as you come in Disney Style, they do have a whole bunch of really cool Halloween merchandise, like this unisex graphic t-shirt, Just One Bite, with the poisonous apple. This one is $35 from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a really cool design graphic t-shirt. This one is long sleeve with Jack Skellington and then Sally. More of like a tie-dye design, but it has that massive graphic on the backside with Jack and Sally. That one is $45, so a really cool one. Right next to that is a brand new pair of ears from the Disney Lion King collection. These are the new Scar ears. It actually has like the little scar on top. I love like the mane though. This one is really neat. These are $35 a piece. They do also have your Cruella de Vil pair of ears from 101 Dalmatians. This actually has a very nice simulated leather bow with the polka dots, but these are $35. Let's check out some of the graphic t-shirts on the bottom section. So even more of your Halloween merchandise. You got like the Mickey peace sign, the cobweb heart, the spooky castle that says Walt Disney World. Right next to that one, like how fancy is this little ghost with his drink? He has like his popcorn bucket, and it has the Walt Disney World archway, but these are $30 a piece. They even still do have those Maleficent ears from last year's collection. They're really nice simulated leather though. This one has like the huge bow in the center for $35. And they've been putting out a whole bunch of really cool like hair clippies and accessories lately at Walt Disney World. This is from the new Haunted Mansion collection for $15. Here's even some of those brand new adult size pullover sweatshirts. They actually have these in 4 different colors. These are loaded with sequins and embroidered Walt Disney World on the front. $70 a piece though. Definitely like a nice like heavy material. This one is the pink version. Next to that one is more of like your powdery blue color, but really nice again with the sequins. These will definitely sparkle like really good in the Florida sunshine. Let's see what else we have up in this rack that they have up front here though. So they do have some hydrating hand sanitizers. I do believe these are brand new. Actually has a little power mister with a silicone ring in the shape of Mickey Mouse. but these are only $20 a piece. Some different brand new hair scrunchies that they do have here at Disney Style. You get this really nice one here with the Mickey Mouse design, then like the whole body graphic of Mickey, but these are $17 a piece. And they do even have yet another brand new adult size baseball cap. This one has the Princess Ariel theme, but Daddy, I love him. You got the little fork and the bubbles. These are actually $30. Again, that one is adult size. Here is a really cool canvas material Disney Parks Loungefly. This one is actually loaded with all of the different colored Minnie Mouse ears. That design even goes to the side though. These are $80 a piece. And here's even more of those adult size pullover sweatshirts like I was showing you. They do have this nice, let's see here, sequins green color. Then more of like a creamy beige color that says Walt Disney World. The opposite side of that rack though, yet another brand new adult size baseball cap. Meet me at midnight. You have a Cinderella slipper, but even on the back side it's embroidered Disney Cinderella. I love these. These are $30 a piece. And yet another new hair clippy that I do want to show you. This one actually has like the gold sticker on the front with Cinderella Castle. Perfect for a Magic Kingdom day for only $15. Even a whole bunch of really fun Disney Pixar Cars merchandise. This one is just awesome. It's a half zip hoodie that actually says the Florida 500 on the back with Lightning McQueen. I love the facial expression. These are $70 a piece. Again, that one is adult size. Here's another tie-dye graphic t-shirt. Lightning McQueen piston cup. This one actually says number 95 and I Am Speed. These are $40 a piece. On the back side here you have the Piston Cup Racing Series and then Lightning McQueen's facsimile signature. So really nice attention to detail. They do still have that adult size ringer tee on this bottom section that's actually embroidered with Lightning McQueen on the front. Some really awesome fanny packs, perfect for the Disney parks, just along for the ride with Cinderella Castle and then the monorail, but actually has one really good size zipper compartment. This actually looks like it's all airbrushed. These are $30 a piece. They do still have the lavender color one with Cinderella Castle that says most magical place on earth, Walt Disney World. And then right underneath there is that retro design. I really like the toned down colors. Mickey Mouse is actually embroidered on the front for $30. And a whole bunch of brand new keychains that they do have here at Disney Style. This is a very sparkly Mickey Mouse keychain that actually comes with the clippy. Definitely gives me like Spaceship Earth vibes. This one is mint in color, so $10. Here's like a little plushy version with Mickey. This one comes with a gold heart with all the rhinestones there with Cinderella Castle. This one is $15. Next to that one is your same like gold color that has a little pearl on there, but you have Minnie Mouse ears with a little clippy. So a whole bunch of brand new keychains since my last visit. How cool are these little dangly keychains again with all of the macaroons? These are actually $13 a piece. They each come with like the same color tassel. Looks like they do have 5 different offerings there in color. And here is a couple different ones down on the bottom section. This one has a little beadwork that says Stitch, but you got like all of the Mickeys. Looks like they do even have a Tigger version part of this new collection. I like how they come with a little extra clippy, and they do even have a Mickey Mouse version, but these are really, really cool. Here's a whole bunch of that brand new Disney Parks Winnie the Pooh merchandise, like this navy color graphic t-shirt. Pooh Bear is embroidered on the front and it says "Oh Bother." These are $35 a piece. Let's see what else we have doing in this section. So this one is more of like a long sleeve pullover sweatshirt embroidered with Winnie the Pooh on the front. You got some flowers and honeybees. Actually has this really fancy neckline with 3 buttons. These are $60 a piece. They're definitely ramping things up for fall though. Here is another adult size pullover sweatshirt with that same navy blue color. You got like Piglet, Tigger, Aru is on there, even Eeyore. All of the characters are embroidered though. These are $60 a piece. And then right underneath there is a really cool like collapsible tote size bag. Again, really nice for the Disney parks with all the characters from Winnie the Pooh. And it comes with the pouch there with the honey pot. These are, let's see here, I do believe these are $16.99. Even so many really awesome brand new pairs of socks that they have here at Disney Style. Again with the Mickey peace sign, the hearts, and then Mickey Mouse. These are all $18 a piece, but a good selection of new character socks. You got the little Goofy embroidered. They have a Daisy Duck pair, but you actually have like the character's facsimile signature on the bottom of the sock. Let's see what else we have down on this bottom section. So they do have Olaf from Frozen with the little facsimile signature, and then Moana. A few other really cool Winnie the Pooh items though that I do want to show you. Here's another really nice baseball cap that actually has like this groovy pattern on the back side, but that's a huge patch embroidered on the front for $30. They do even have the matching Disney Parks Loungefly. This one is a very nice denim material. All the characters are kind of like stacked on top of each other in like totem form, but you have like all of the embroidered flowers and then the honeybees. On the back side of this one though, you got that floral design with the honey pot. These are $90 a piece. And here is a massive Winnie the Pooh backpack. This is a huge plushie where you got the honey pot on the front there. These are super duper soft. You actually have two really good size zipper compartments. This one is $70. The cool thing about Disney Style though, you can get a good selection of your Disney park pins. This one comes in a really fancy box with Mickey Mouse that says happy birthday. Actually looks like it's already wrapped up. These are $13 a piece. Let's see what else we have here in this section though. So here's your 90s chick, your Daisy Duck version where she's kind of like striking a pose. That one is $13. They do have a really cool Pluto pin with all of the little dog bones at the bottom. That one's $13. Definitely into rainy season here in Central Florida. So here's a really cool Mickey Mouse version. He has his Disney Parks rain poncho on. That one is $13. But they do even have some pins that actually have like all of the Disney characters like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Pluto, and then Goofy. This one is $17. You have those same Mickey heart hands, just like all the new merchandise has. These are only $13 a piece. But commemorating 2025 is your pin starter set. We actually get the lanyard and 4 pins with Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, and then Donald Duck. I do believe these are $45 for the entire set, but they actually have a couple different pin trading sets here at Disney Style. And here's those brand new adult size pullover sweatshirts. They actually have these with 4 different characters. This is like a huge football Letterman patch embroidered on the front with Mickey and the Walt Disney World lettering with different colors. These are $65 a piece. Next to Mickey Mouse is more of like a soft lavender color with Tigger. Again, a really fuzzy patch. All the embroidery is really nice, so really nice attention to detail. Right underneath there you also have Marie from Aristocats with that pastel stitching. And the last but not least is the brand new Daisy Duck version. I love her facial expression with the long eyelashes. Here's even some of that brand new Disney Parks Her Universe collection merchandise from Monsters Inc. This is a women's crop top shirt with Monsters University, established 1313, but these are $40 a piece. Part of that same brand new collection though is a very fancy, let's see here, sweater. This actually is embroidered with a fuzzy patch on the front for Monsters. It actually comes to a V-neck on the front with this diamond design. These are $80 a piece, but perfect to wear over to Hollywood Studios. A unisex graphic t-shirt. You have property of the School of Scaring Monsters University. These are a great deal though, $35 a piece, but this whole graphic is really fuzzy. Every time I come to Disney Springs though, Disney Style is always one of those shops I have to check out the new merchandise. They are completely loaded and getting ready for fall 2025. A whole bunch of brand new adult size pullover sweatshirts, some really great keychains, and brand new adult pairs of socks. Let's actually head right next door to the Disney Style store, to the Star Wars Galactic Outpost, and check out some of the newest Star Wars merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. I always love to check out the newest Star Wars offerings though. Here's a really cool adult size baseball cap, basically like a huge plush on the front, and it's a trucker hat. These are $30 a piece. Right underneath there is that massive Wampa plushie. So the hands are actually removable. It's like a little Velcro design, celebrating the 45th anniversary of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. These are, let's see here, $35 a piece. They do even have the Disney Cuddle plushies. This one is from Star Wars Mandalorian with a Grogu. Some of the softest plushies you're going to find at Walt Disney World. That one is $45. Like Grogu's kind of like sleeping there. Let's see what we got on the opposite side of this rack though. They do have the helmet of the Ren. These actually come in a really good size box though. These are $80 a piece. These are actually sold over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, so that's a really cool find. And it looks like they do have that massive Stormtrooper bust here. I like how they put them on display though, so you can kind of see them like on display before you buy them. Right underneath there, also from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, is this really cool like desk sign, loyal to the Empire. This is actually on the base of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge for $20. Let's actually check out some of the spinny racks of merchandise here as well though. So these phone cases actually have that 3D effect with Grogu for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. These are $40 a piece. Next to that one is a really cool one with like Darth Vader, UFC 3PO, Princess Leia, and then Luke Skywalker. But these are $40 each. But they even have some, let's see here, watch straps for the Apple Watches, again from Star Wars Mandalorian with Grogu, but these are $40. Right next to that is a really cool version with Darth Vader holding his lightsaber, and then you have the Star Wars lettering. Let's actually check out some of the different jewelry that they have here at the Galactic Outpost. This is a huge pack of earrings. You actually get, let's see here, 6 different pair of earrings with the TIE Fighter, Darth Vader, and Princess Leia. These are rose in color, so $27. Here's a really cool dangly earrings. These are like little plushies with the gold tone with, let's see here, with Yoda. These are violet, so $18 a piece for them. And it looks like they even have some friendship necklaces. You get like Boba Fett, it looks like, and then you get a Grogu. These are really cool though. So Scarlet, these are $30 a piece. Another really fun adult size unisex shirt though. This one has a patch on the front for Star Wars, and then R2-D2. This is that soft like powdery color. These are $35 a piece, but a good selection of brand new R2-D2 merchandise, specifically like this adult size backpack with a nice patch there at the bottom. You get so many different zipper compartments. Really nice quality. That's only $40, so a pretty good deal for a Disney backpack. They also have the matching fanny pack, definitely larger than your typical fanny pack size, but these are $35 a piece. Some of your Galactic Empire water bottles. These are stainless steel with a twisty off lid. Then it has that silicone ring. That one is $30. And a couple of your different Starbucks cups that they do have for Star Wars with Tatooine. I love these. They come in the really fancy Star Wars box for $25 each. Perfect for summertime in Central Florida. Yet another new adult size tank top. On the neckline here it says, "May the Force be with you." That's all embroidered. These are $32 a piece. Also really cool with the R2-D2 merchandise is a new adult size baseball cap that actually has that same patch on the front there with the adjustable strap. This one is $30. And then your Empire Strikes Back 45th anniversary. Like, how nice is this? This is a nice charcoal color with the classic snapback. That one is $30. And then here is a really fun women's graphic t-shirt that's embroidered, "The Force will be with you always." Has this really cool scallop design. These are $45 a piece. Right next to that is a new, a cream colored pullover sweatshirt with your Star Wars lettering. Choose your path, but you have Darth Vader, Han Solo, Yoda, Chewbacca, even Greedos on there. These are only $50, perfect for a good day over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So many different baseball caps though, with your raised lettering embroidered for Star Wars with the black on black. They do have this really fun baseball cap. Actually, it's embroidered literally with Darth Vader's helmet. This one is $30. They do even have a Nike dry fit material adult size cap that's embroidered with the dueling lightsabers on the front. So a really good selection. And here is another really cool adult size graphic t-shirt that's embroidered "Choose your path" in one corner, "May the Force be with you" on the opposite corner, with all of the characters inside of the squares for $35. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Grogu merchandise that they do have though. This is a smaller little plushie that comes with a plastic hook. So you can use this on your backpack or your keychain. These are only $15 a piece. Right underneath there from Star Wars Mandalorian, they do have that really good size Star Wars Loungefly. The materials that they used is really good though. On the back side actually says Grogu. Let's see if we can find the price here. That one is $90. Right next to that one is also your kid-size backpack where you do get the little plushie with Grogu inside of the pod. You could even get some more of like your higher end collectibles for Star Wars here at the Galactic Outpost. So they do have a good selection of your Black Series helmets. These are like a premium electronic helmet, $140 though. That one is the Darth Vader version. They come with some really fancy boxes. They actually have a bunch of different characters. On the opposite side of that rack, they have the Mandalorian's helmet, but these are all $139.99. They have your Battalion Clone Trooper helmet, really nice attention to detail, and also a Stormtrooper helmet. Really cool for the kiddos though. You can get a Darth Vader voice changing mask, definitely much cheaper option. This also comes in a really fancy box. These are only $35 a piece, so a pretty good deal there. From Star Wars Galaxy's Edge though, you can also get some of the different robes. I do want to see the price. These are $130. It does have your Star Wars Galaxy's Edge tag, and then right next to that is a kid's lightsaber. This one is the Jedi Mickey lightsaber. Actually has Mickey Mouse there on the button. These are only $25 a piece. And then right up ahead is a brand new limited edition doll set that actually comes in this very fancy box where you get like R2-D2 and Princess Leia. You could even get some of your assorted Star Wars Black Series figurines. These are highly collectible from Star Wars Attack of the Clones. These are all $25 a piece, so you kind of have to like look through all of the different offerings that they do have because they're kind of like mixed throughout. They have one here from Star Wars Ahsoka for $25. Star Wars New Hope is a really cool one here with a Chewbacca. Actually comes with like the crossbow. Right up ahead is one that I haven't seen before though. This one is really neat from Star Wars Phantom Menace. So they do always put out like different action figures with your retro like old school Kenner packaging from Star Wars Mandalorian. You have your Imperial Commando. This one doesn't have the price, but really, really neat. Right next to that is your BB-8 wind-up toys. These are actually from Droid Depot at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. BB-8 actually makes noises for only $15. Here's some more really cool clothing offerings though, like this adult size graphic shirt. This one has the Death Star, a nice bright red color again with Darth Vader. These are $35 a piece. Next to that is a really cool pair of Darth Vader ears. These are all the simulated leather. You do get the medallion in the center of the bow for $35. Right next to that one, so many different Darth Vader offerings. A sparkly pair of ears here on the bow. So the bow itself is removable. These are Disney Park Loungefly with Darth Vader and then all of the Stormtroopers. But that one is $45. And it looks like they do still have that really cool Disney Parks Loungefly. Again, I do believe Darth Vader's lightsaber actually lights up on this one. This one is solid simulated leather for $90. And then right next to that is a kid's graphic t-shirt that's actually embroidered Star Wars, but you got like that whole body graphic with Darth Vader for $27. The Star Wars Galactic Outpost store at Disney Springs is perfect for any Star Wars fan. You don't need a park ticket to go over to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios. They have like your holocrons, they have your kyber crystals, your assorted lightsaber hilts, and a good selection of graphic t-shirts and pair of ears at Disney Springs. Such a beautiful morning out on the waterway, though a little lesser known fact, you can actually rent a pontoon boat from the various Disney resorts in the area. You could do some fishing at Disney Springs, which is a lot of fun. But I did want to show again, the balloon is officially up in the air. This is such a great way to take in the sights and sounds of Disney Springs and Central Florida. Let's actually head a little bit further inside Disney Springs though and see what other types of new Disney Parks merchandise we can find.
I had a bitty bitty shot.
Congratulations. Next up on our Disney Springs merch search, let's actually head on over to Disney's Ever After, because just like Disney's Style store, they do get a great selection of Disney Parks merchandise that you're not going to find elsewhere at Disney Springs. Okay, so as soon as you come inside, they have a whole bunch of your Disney Mini Mix-Its plushies. They have these all sorted out though. This one is your Daisy Duck version. You can actually take the little headbands off and put them on the different characters. These are normally $23 a piece, now $20 each when you buy two. Looks like they do have both Donald Duck and then Daisy Duck in this section. Let's see who else we have down here on the bottom though. So a bunch of different characters that they do have. Anytime you can get some great deals on Disney Parks merchandise, merchandise at Disney Springs. Definitely check out the newest offerings. They have your Pascal plushie, so many different ones here. They have from Moana, and then right up ahead is the Pluto version. This one's really adorable. Of course, a really good selection of different Stitch merchandise, like this fuzzy tote size bag. Stitch is literally embroidered on the front though. You get this little dangly charm with Angel. These are $45 a piece, perfect if you are doing any traveling. Here's another really cool travel bag though, again with that fuzzy material. Stitch is embroidered on the front. This one has a handle and a nice big zipper compartment for $35. But they do even have that brand new Disney Parks Loungefly of Stitch. His whole facial expression is embroidered. This one is more of like that waffle design. On the backside you got the Hawaiian flowers, again with Stitch. These are $90 a piece. And then right underneath there on the bottom section is that brand new plushie that was just released to the parks, again with that super soft material. Here's even a really cool pair of ears from Disney Pixar Toy Story with the aliens. This has the simulated leather bands with like the little plushies on top, but these are $35. Some brand new magnets that they do have with mood of the day. How cool is this? It has like a little arrow that you can move around with anger, joy, even anxiety. This one is $15. Let's actually see what else we got doing in this little basket. They have a really cool one with Baymax, so you can kind of rotate them and see your scale from 1 to 10 with happiness. That one is $15. And a couple different pairs of brand new earrings on the bottom section. These are that same like dangly earrings with Winnie the Pooh. And they do have a brand new pair of Eeyore earrings. Even more really fun Winnie the Pooh merchandise though. These are the new Tigger ears. They actually have like the little whiskers. Definitely a very soft like plush material. These are $35 a piece. They even have a really cool nightlight for the kids' rooms. This is like a vinyl figurine almost of Winnie the Pooh. Again, that one lights up for $30. But even more hair accessories that they do have here at Disney Springs. This one is a really cool hair clippy where you got like Winnie the Pooh kind of like laying down, but these are $15 a piece. Ever After always gets so many cool things. Here is a plushy crossbody bag. It's literally Tigger's head though. It comes with a little crossbody strap with a little pouch. These are $35 a piece. But the cool thing about Ever After, you can create your own headband ears. So to buy the headband itself, these are only $10. It's embroidered Disney on the inside. Then they sell a great selection of assorted plushies. They have some Ewoks from Star Wars, the original Florida Orange Bird, but they have like Mickey, Minnie, even Figment. These are only $12 a piece for the plushies. A brand new set just released to the parks though. This is a really cool set from Disney's Haunted Mansion. So you have all three hitchhiking ghosts. So this was what it would look like, kind of like all customized. Again, these are $12 a piece. And a couple other characters that I do want to show you, like the aliens from Toy Story. They have Baymax, Lotso, Winnie the Pooh, and Tigger. You could even get a great selection of Figment merchandise from over at Epcot. Here's your magnetic shoulder plushie. Figment's actually wearing a little ringer tee that says Figment. These are $25 a piece. Right up ahead though is yet another one of the Cuddles plushies, just like the Grogu version that I showed you. This is the massive Figment for $45. But you can even get like your Bigfoot plushies here of Figment. Really nice attention to detail with the horns. You can see on his Tootsies you actually have like those claws. These are $35. They even have your crossbody bags that are actually insulated, part of your Disney Parks lug collection. You got two nice pockets on the front here, and then on the backside you have Figment's tail and wings. These are only $50. Like I was saying, these are insulated on the inside, so really nice for the parks. Right next to that is a awesome fanny pack. This one is so plush. On the zipper pull it says Figment again, but these are only $40 a piece and perfect for a good Disney pull day. They even have these massive like tote size bags with that 3D effect on the front with Figment. I do want to show you the back side though, because it even says Walt Disney World. These are $45 a piece. You could even get some of that brand new Donald Duck merchandise that was just released to the park. So here is a new crossbody bag with Donald Duck's little Tootsies. You have his hat there and a really good size zipper compartment though. This one is, let's see here, only $30, so a pretty good deal there. And here is that brand new Disney Donald Duck plushie. Again with the pastel colors. He has his hands on his Tootsies. I do want to see the price. That one is $35. Here's even more brand new merchandise from Disney Pixar's Inside Out too. This is a nice little wristlet that says, what do we have here? I'm fine, everything is fine. Again, you have anxiety with a little zipper compartment. Then you get the coin pouch, but these are $30 a piece. Right next to anxiety is the joy version, where you get two nice little zipper compartments there that is super plush. That one is $30 with the gold accents, and they do even have the matching tote size bag. The cool thing about this one, it's actually reversible, so you can have anxiety or joy for $45. And a few other brand new Disney character keychains that they do have here. This is a really cool set where you actually get both Chip and Dale. They kind of remind me of like little vinyl figurines. They come with little clippies. These are $20 for both characters. They do have a great selection though. Another brand new keychain with Winnie the Pooh. That one is $13. They have a brand new Tigger version from a Disney Pixar Toy Story as a Lotso little keychain. And it looks like they do have a couple different characters from Disney's Zootopia for $13 each. There is seriously always so much awesome merchandise over at Disney's Ever After. You can create your own headband ears. They do have the 3 hitchhiking ghosts from Disney's Haunted Mansion, which is really cool for Halloween. But also all that brand new Disney Pixar merchandise that they do have from Inside Out. Next up though, let's make a quick little pit stop-a-rooney over to Uniqlo. We'll check out some of the really unique graphic t-shirts that you can purchase here. Again, another one of those shops where they have a great selection of different Disney graphic shirts, hats, and all sorts of really cool things that's specific just to Uniqlo. Okay, so right off the bat is a whole bunch of different Disney Springs exclusive items. Again, perfect for rainy season. They have 3 different umbrellas for Disney. These are all $25 a piece. They actually come with a really nice sleeve that says Disney Uniqlo Magic for All Ages. That one has the pinstriping. Here's a nice bright red design with Minnie Mouse's polka dots. You have like the little hidden Mickeys. And then last but not least is another really fun one, again with the polka dots and the Uniqlo logo. More merchandise though specific to Disney Springs. They have some adult-sized baseball caps. This one's embroidered with Mickey's facsimile signature. You got a little Mickey embroidered on the side, but these are $30 a piece, pretty comparable to your prices for like Walt Disney World. You have your Since 1928 embroidered with Mickey Mouse for $30. And they do even have like a cream colored baseball cap with Minnie Mouse's facsimile signature, kind of like with that same little graphic for $30. But I am loving these new socks that they have at Uniqlo. These are adult size for $13 a piece. You have Donald there with like his little hat. This is really cool though, definitely gives me like Disney Cruise Line vibes. They have a retro version here with Mickey Mouse, but they actually have all the different pairs of socks on display, so you can kind of like check them out. Here's some of the assorted kids graphic t-shirts specific to Uniqlo at Disney Springs. You have Mickey and Friends. These are only $13 a piece, so a really good deal. With Mickey, Minnie, Donald, you have Daisy, Pluto, and of course Goofy. Right next to that one is like a kid's ringer tee where you have Mickey Mouse and then Pluto hugging each other. So many cool graphic t-shirts though in the kids section. This has your sparkly gold lettering where dreams are made to share, literally with all of the Disney princesses. This one is $15. Let's actually check out some of the newest Disney Pixar shirts that they do have. So this one's from Toy Story with that pixelated design. You have a Buzz Lightyear. Even on the bottom section, you have some aliens from Toy Story. These are adult size for $25. And then right over here is a whole bunch of really cool brand new graphic t-shirts. Everything is embroidered though. Mickey Mouse, Step and Jump 28. These shirts are $25 a piece, but they do have a great selection of new ones. You have like Mickey Mouse doing some working out. It says M&M 28, lean from side to side. And then down here on that bottom section, this one actually has some embroidered pinstriping on the sleeves with Mickey Mouse for $25. Even more really cool adult size graphic t-shirts. Again, these are all unisex. This is more of like your classic graphic t-shirt with Mickey. Then it has like a Mickey archway, but these are $25 a piece. Next to that one is another brand new graphic shirt with Lotso from Toy Story, like your classic Disney Disney ringer tee. This one says lots of hugs with a nice little graphic for $25. They have Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I love the 3 facial expressions, but you do actually get the characters' facsimile signatures. And then right next to that one is a really cool Star Wars graphic t-shirt. It says Stormtrooper First Order, so you could even get some assorted Star Wars merchandise at Uniqlo. If you are looking for a nice button-down shirt for a fancy Disney meal, these are actually further discounted. So they do have some brand new like clearance items at Uniqlo. These are your adult size button-down shirts. You kind of got like this rope design with Mickey Mouse. This one is Disney and Blue collection. These are originally $40, now only $20 a piece. But they have 2 different versions. This one has the same design, but it's more of like your classic like navy blue color. But it does look like all the different pairs of adult size shorts are also on sale. Let's see the original price. These are originally, let's see here. See if we can find one here with the price. These are now $15 a piece, marked down from $30, so a really good deal. These actually gives me Disney Cruise Line vibes with that pinstriping. These are now only $15 though. They do have a tie-dye design that's actually embroidered with Mickey Mouse here on the leg. And then last but not least, they do have like the matching pair of shorts to go with those button-down shirts for only $15. There's even some brand new arrivals just in the kids section from Disney Pixar Toy Story. Again, you can get like matching t-shirts to wear over to Disney's Hollywood Studios with part of this new Disney Pixar Toy Story collection. The kids versions are only $15 a piece, and they do have yet another brand new one, totally Toy Story, New World, New Adventure with the characters for $15. I'm loving all the new graphic t-shirts though, so another new adult size tie-dye design. This one actually has like the outline with Mickey Mouse. These are $25 a piece. Next to that one is your Star Wars Rogue One ringer tees. This one has like the palm trees, the TIE fighters. Really nice quality material. That one is $25. Here's a new ringer tee that I haven't seen before though. This is more of like a blue and white design with the characters, almost like little puddles underneath them. But you have like all of the classic Disney characters. And here's like a split colored graphic t-shirt. So the sleeves are different colors. Then you have Mickey Mouse in the center for $25. There is always so much really awesome merchandise at Uniqlo, and I'm shocked actually. They have some really cool like clearance items like those button-down shirts, the matching pair of shorts, literally 50% off. Some new Disney Pixar merchandise, but they got those awesome umbrellas which are perfect for rainy season. That being said, let's head a little bit closer to the Marketplace Co-op and see what we can find over there. Right outside of the world's largest Disney merchandise store, the World of Disney, is the waterside stage. Anytime I'm here, I always like to just check, see if there's anything happening, like some free concerts or orchestras in the morning. You literally never know what you're gonna find. Usually they'll have like Disney Imagination Campus, but completely complimentary for you to come down, sit, and enjoy a free show at Disney Springs. Next up though, let's actually head inside the Marketplace Co-op and check out the huge new selection of Disney Parks merchandise. This is what I mean though, literally right off the bat. It looks like they have a whole bunch of that brand new Disney Stony Clover merchandise. Like the smaller, like dainty purse. This one has like the simulated leather with the Mickey locking mechanism with the ears. Cinderella Castle, like the matching fanny pack. And then right over there is a tote-sized purse. It says Main Street USA. You got like the popcorn bucket, Mickey waffles. And they do have some mannequins on display, so you can actually see like the new adult-sized pullover sweatshirt. This one has your fuzzy lettering for Walt Disney World. I can't wait to head a little bit further inside and see what we can find. We are currently running a deal on the adult size graphic t-shirts at the Marketplace Co-op. Normally $30 a piece, now only $25 each when you buy 2. They have a good selection on display though, really cool for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. You have the Stormtroopers, 1977. Behind there is like an old school Walt Disney World shirt with Cinderella Castle, established 1971 with the Walt Disney World banner. They do have like a mustard yellow color for Buzz Lightyear. On the bottom bottom section it says to infinity and beyond, but you have like Buzz Lightyear striking a pose. Here's a nice like cobalt blue graphic t-shirt, Donald Duck 1934, authentic and original, but they do have all of the graphic t-shirts on the bottom section, kind of like inside of these milk cartons, so you can actually select your size. Let's see what else we have on the opposite side though. So really neat how you can get like Figment graphic shirts from over at Epcot. This one has that star design there with a big graphic with Figment. They also have like a Monsters University Scares, so more of just like your classic like plain Disney shirt, but still a really cool design. And then right underneath there is another pennant graphic t-shirt where you have a Goofy kind of like waving at you with the Walt Disney World archway. And of course so many nice new adult size pullover sweatshirts. Definitely at Walt Disney World they're getting ready for fall time. This one is your classic like black and white design with Mickey since 1971 with the Walt Disney World archway. These are actually only $50 a piece, but these are adult size and unisex. You have the Mickey peace sign, the heart, and then Mickey Mouse. This one just says Walt Disney World right underneath, but this one is $50. And they do have that really cool like nice bright white one with Chip and Dale hugging each other, and then it says Walt Disney World at the bottom for $50. Really cool for a good day over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. They have so many different adult size baseball jerseys. These are the full button down, embroidered with the Spirit jersey logo. You have Cinderella Castle, but these are $75 a piece. On the back side it's embroidered Walt Disney World, and then you have the big 71 logo, but these are perfect for summertime in Central Florida. Really neat to go with that Monsters University graphic shirt. Here is your adult size baseball jersey with the Monsters U logo, and then solely on the back side you have the big Monsters patch with the eyeball. And here is a brand new adult size Haunted Mansion baseball jersey. You actually got a little patch here at the bottom with the Hatbox Ghost. This one is really heavy though for $75. Even more new merchandise just released to Walt Disney World. Here's a short sleeve button down shirt. Definitely gives me like Disney Cruise Line vibes with the pinstriping. But right above the pocket it's embroidered Walt Disney World. And then you have Mickey Mouse. These are $75 a piece. Right next to that is a very fancy adult size full zip jacket that the pinstriping is actually embroidered. It even says Walt Disney World on the zipper pull, which is really nice. And the pockets do zip closed. This one is $90. And then right underneath there is more of like a t-shirt material, adult size pullover hoodie. So you do have like the palm trees, Walt Disney World. Then if you look closely, there's even a little graphic of Mickey Mouse for $50. Even more graphic t-shirts, part of that same deal though. These are only $25 each when you buy two. These are adult size and unisex, but again, perfect for Halloween. This is the Yzma graphic t-shirt, but that nice like lavender color. Right underneath there you do have the Pick Your Poison graphic shirt where you have like Ursula on there, Maleficent, and the Evil Queen. Really nice for Halloween time. That being said, here at the Marketplace Co-op, they have so many really awesome Halloween things from like Nightmare Before Christmas and Disney's Haunted Mansion. Let's actually check out some of the different offerings. So here's an adult size unisex shirt that actually has like a tie-dye design to it with a massive graphic with Jack Skellington. These are $35 a piece. They do have your brand new Disney Park Loungefly pair of ears with that holographic effect there with Jack Skellington. This one has like that removable bow with your Disney Parks Loungefly badge, but these are, let's see here, $45 a piece. And then right underneath there is the actual matching Disney Parks Loungefly bag. This one has the same like holographic design that matches the pair of ears. Everything is kind of like embroidered on the side though, so really nice material. That one is, let's see here, $80, but you could even get some really cool candy for the kiddos. You can get 3 lollipops here with Lock, Shock, and Barrel. So this is like sour grape and sour cherry, but these are $7.50, so a really good deal. And here's a really fun kids nightlight with Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. So these actually do light up. He's on top of the doghouse that says Zero, but that one is $40. And they even have the Jack Skellington heads. So this one actually lights up and changes like different colors like green, red, and yellow. That one is only $30. Even more merchandise from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Here's an adult-sized spirit jersey that actually glows in the dark with Oogie Boogie, but you got like this paint-splattered look with all the bats. I believe these are $80 a piece. The backside has that big graphic with Oogie Boogie, and then Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Lots of new Oogie Boogie merchandise you're gonna find this year, like this massive like tote bag. These are perfect for like your Disney resort pool or a good beach day. You can fit so many beach towels. That one is $45. They even have your matching adult-sized baseball cap, but everything is embroidered on the front. This one is more of like your typical trucker hat for $30. And then last but not least is a long sleeve graphic t-shirt. It says Let's Boogie, but Oogie Boogie is embroidered on the front, and it says Walt Disney World down the sleeve for $45. Of course, we have to check out a few of the Haunted Mansion things at the Marketplace Co-op. So this is a tabletop nightlight, just like the ones from Nightmare Before Christmas with the Doom Buggy. And then you have all three hitchhiking ghosts. That one is $40, but how cool is this absolutely massive one right next to that? Literally probably like 10 times the size. This one is more of like an outdoor design that actually illuminates with the hitchhiking ghost for $80. Part of your Disney's Harvey collection is another massive tote size bag. The cool thing about these, they're actually repurposed seat belts from vehicles, but you got like your gold hardware for Disney on the zipper pull. Then it has that same like purple color on the backside. These are $228 from Walt Disney Sleeping Beauty. Down on the bottom section is some new adult-sized pullover sweatshirts. Again, these have that massive patch on the front, kind of like a football Letterman patch with Mickey Mouse, all the pastel colors that's embroidered Walt Disney World, but these are $65 a piece. They do have them with a couple different Disney characters. Here is the Daisy Duck version, and again, a really fuzzy patch on the front for $65. Right next to that, though, is a really nice adult-sized spirit jersey. This actually has the sequence on the backside for Walt Disney World. But right underneath there are the Mickey-shaped balloons, so really nice with all of the firework designs. These are $85 a piece. They actually have that paired up with that Disney Parks Loungefly. This one has like more of like that rose gold colored sequence. It'll definitely match that spirit jersey really nice, though, with all of the sequence. That one is $100. And then right underneath there is the brand new adult-sized pink Crocs. Instead of like your typical Croc holes, you actually got like the Mickey Mouse holes instead for $65. Here's even a really fun adult-sized graphic t-shirt. You have 5 graphics there with Mickey. These all have like that metallic finish to them where he has like that puzzled look. But these are $35 a piece. Next to that one is a hard shell Disney Parks Loungefly with that pearl design. So this was an actual crossbody bag. If you look closely though, there's definitely like lots of sparkles. The backside has your Disney Parks Loungefly badge. That one is $90. Then even more really cool like Halloween merchandise, like this adult-sized pullover sweatshirt. You have a huge graphic with Ursula on the front that's embroidered for $70. Here's also some of those brand new adult-sized pullover sweatshirts. Again, they are definitely getting ready for fall time in Central Florida. This is a cream-colored pullover sweatshirt. Walt Disney World is embroidered, but these are loaded with sequins for $70. They do actually have them with a couple different colors, like this nice soft pink design, again with the sequins. Definitely will sparkle nice in the Florida sunshine. That one is $70. Here's even a new really cool purse. So this one has like your simulated leather on the bottom with Mickey Mouse's facsimile signature, but it has like these nice Mickeys here on the handle, and Mickey Mouse is embroidered. These are actually only $50 a piece, so this one's not like a Dooney or like a Loungefly or anything. And it looks like they do even have like the matching wallets for the park. This one has Mickey Mouse embroidered. And then on the back side, I do want to show you because it even has Mickey's facsimile signature for only $20. You can even get some really cool things specific to Disney's Animal Kingdom. This one is that new lightweight material spirit jersey with the animal prints established 1971. On the back side of this one, you do have your Walt Disney World archway with like your zebra, your snake skin, all of the different colors. That one is $80. Right underneath there is a women's, let's see here, full zip hoodie. This one actually has your Walt Disney World lettering, again with Minnie Mouse there with the bow. Let's see if we can find the price. These are $70 a piece. Definitely goes perfect with a brand new pair of adult size Crocs. Again, they have the animal print. Instead of the Croc holes, you do have that Mickey Mouse design with the gibbets on the side for $65. You could even get some of your assorted Disney pin trading merchandise at the Marketplace Co-op. Like, how cool is this plushie? Again, with Mickey Mouse. He has like a medallion for the 25th anniversary of Disney pin trading with this really fancy jacket. That one is $50. Right next to that is a pin trading bag that's actually embroidered Disney Parks pin trading. You do get the 25th medallion on the zipper pull, which is really nice. That one is $35, but they even have a brand new adult size graphic t-shirt that has like your Disney Parks logo, California, I Trade Pins, Disneyland, even like some cast member name badges with all of the characters for $35. Of course, we'll also have to check out some of the assorted Disney pins at the Marketplace Co-op. So here is a very fancy Minnie Mouse pin with her classic like red and white polka dots. This one is only $13. Underneath there is the original Florida orange bird, perfect for a good day over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. You have like all of the orange bird swirls there. This one is $13. Here's a double pin set actually from Alice in Wonderland. So you get 2 pins with Alice and then Tweedledee and Tweedledum. This set is $23. But here's even a brand new balloon pin. These were just released to the Disney parks. This one is the Baymax version for $15. It's always a pleasure coming out to the Marketplace Co-op store at Disney Springs. Always a great selection of different Disney Parks merchandise. It does seem like every visit I do come here, they always have brand new offerings. But you can get like your Disney Dooney and Burke bags, your lug bags, and lots of different merchandise that usually tends to go viral, as usually at the Marketplace Co-op. I just wanted to take a moment though just to take in the sights and sounds. You have the Rainforest Cafe off in the distance, just the beautiful lagoon area with the paddlefish restaurant. It does look like the balloon is officially back down to Mother Earth. That being said, let's head on over to the world's largest Disney merchandise store, the World of Disney, and check out all the newest Disney Parks merchandise there as well. Just like over at the Marketplace Co-op store, they're also running some great deals on your Disney graphic t-shirts. Again, normally $30 a piece, now $25 each when you buy 2. They have a couple different offerings though. Let's Go Ghouls Walt Disney World with Minnie, Clarabelle Cow, Daisy Duck. Right underneath there is an awesome graphic t-shirt though. This one has the Mickey Ghost. You have the Walt Disney World archway with the pumpkins. Yet another brand new adult size pullover sweatshirt to add to the collection. Meet Me on Main Street with Mickey and Minnie holding hands. This one has that groovy lettering. And then Walt Disney World on the bottom section for $50. Part of that same deal on the graphic t-shirts though, they do even have like your classic graphic shirt, kind of like with Mickey Mouse popping out the front, kind of showcasing his name, and it says Walt Disney World. That is a really cool new one. And then right over here, part of the new Nightmare Before Christmas collection with that classic scene with Jack Skellington with all the pumpkins. It looks like they even have some of that brand new Marvel Fantastic Four merchandise that was just released as well. This one is a unisex graphic t-shirt with the Big 4 logo. Definitely has more of like a tie-dye design, but these are $35. There's no logo on the back side, but a really soft like graphic shirt. Right underneath there is an adult size pullover sweatshirt. This one has your Marvel Studios, the Fantastic Four, first steps from the movie. Let's see the old price of Rooney. These are $60 a piece. And then right next to that is a really tall corksicle cup. This one has the big Fantastic Four logo with the handle. It has your corksicle logo on the back side. This one is $50. Even a brand new adult size baseball cap that they do have with the Fantastic Four logo with that rope design. This one has the adjustable strap on the back for $30. Another brand new restock to the World of Disney store. Here's an awesome graphic t-shirt that's actually embroidered Walt Disney World, but you have like the beacons of magic, the carousel horses from Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. You even have like Figment on there. I love this shirt. These are actually sold out for quite some time, but these are $35 a piece. Let's check out some of the different spirit jerseys and pairs of ears at the World of Disney. So this is more of like your classic black design, like the black on black with the Walt Disney World lettering. This spirit jersey is $80. Definitely goes perfect with this really cool pair of ears. These have the ruby red bow, but loaded with the black sequins. The ears are $35 a piece. Now right underneath there is actually the perfect Disney Parks Loungefly to match this entire collection. Has more of like a basket finish to it with the black hardware, but these are $80 a piece. And a whole bunch of really cool things specific to like Disney's Hollywood Studios. Lots of different things from Disney Pixar Toy Story, like these aliens from Toy Story pair of ears. You got like two little plushies on the top there with the simulated leather, but these are $35. They have your Space Ranger Buzz Lightyear pair of ears. You got like the wings on there, Space Ranger Lightyear. These are $35 a piece. And they even have like the matching Disney Parks Loungefly. Again, with that metallic finish with the green, but you even got like the little buttons on the front. And so many really cool adult-sized spirit jerseys part of this collection. This is the Jessie from Toy Story with like the little pull string design. And it has the cow print on the sleeves. These are $80 a piece. Then right up ahead is kind of like the matching Sheriff Woody spirit jersey. On the front side you have the sheriff badge with that same kind of cow print. Really cool if you want to do like matching spirit jerseys to the parks. The back side has the big graphic there with Woody. That one is $80. But they do have the Slinky Dog pair of ears from your Toy Story collection. Again, with the big plushie on the front section. This is an actual like Slinky though, which is really cool. That one is $35. And some different merchandise specific to It's a Small World over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. This has a big bow there loaded with the sequins, with the simulated leather. And you actually get the metal medallion in the center from It's a Small World. These are $35 a piece. You could even get some of that brand new Winnie the Pooh merchandise here at the World of Disney. This is that new brand new pair of Tigger ears with the little whiskers. These are super duper fuzzy though, $35 for them. Right underneath there is that denim material Disney Parks Loungefly bag. You have like all the characters embroidered on the front with that floral design with the honeybees. That one is $90, but you got the honey pot on the back with the flowers. Then here is yet another adult-size pullover sweatshirt. I love this graphic with Pooh Bear. And then all the honeybees and flowers, but this one is $70. Also to round out that collection is that brand new pair of Eeyore ears. You actually get the long ears themselves, and then the little tail on the backside for $35. You could even get some of your merchandise from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Here is a Star Wars Loungefly with Grogu. I love the materials they use though, like really nice quality. On the back side of this one, you do get the graphic with Grogu with the frog in his mouth. That one is $90. For the 45th anniversary of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, there's a really fancy adult-sized jacket. You have like the TIE Fighters, Darth Vader. This one is the full button down for $80. And I do want to show you like the matching pair of ears from this collection. You actually get the 45th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back medallion with all of the characters for $35. Holy moly though, even more brand new adult-sized pullover sweatshirts. This one's actually embroidered Walt Disney World Authentic Original, established 1971. Again, a nice soft pink color. This one is $70 for the pullover. And it looks like they actually have these in a couple different colors. This one is more of like a cream color with the black lettering for Walt Disney World. But this is a nice lightweight material for fall time in Central Florida. And then it looks like they even have these in a pullover sweatshirt with the two different colors, Walt Disney World Authentic Original. But this one does have the hood. So they do have these hooded and then your pullover sweatshirts. Both offerings though are $70 a piece. Another really cool adult-sized graphic t-shirt. This one is like a lime green color. It does have the Walt Disney World lettering going down the front, literally with a massive graphic with Goofy. These are $35 a piece. And then right next to that is a quarter zip pullover jacket. You actually have like Donald, Mickey, Goofy, Minnie, Daisy, and then a Pluto. The cool thing though, it's embroidered with all the character facsimile signatures for $60. I did want to mention though, the backside of those quarter zips actually has like your raised lettering for Walt Disney World, so kind of like a Spirit jersey design on the backside. And then two more pullover sweatshirts that I do want to show you, like this mustard color that says Walt Disney World. That actually goes to the sleeves, and then you have Pluto. But these are $60 a piece. The backside though, you can see like the backside of Pluto with his ear up in the air. But they do even have like the same difference with Minnie Mouse. More of like a clean look with the classic like black and white design. And if you are looking for an awesome Disney Parks Loungefly that'll literally match everything, here is a brand new black and white Loungefly. This one has Mickey Mouse making a ton of different facial expressions. Even on the zipper pull though, you do have Mickey Mouse's hand. The simulated leather is really nice quality. That same design goes around to the backside for $80. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Disney Cuddle plushies. These are literally some of the softest plushies you're going to find at Walt Disney World property. Actually, it looks like the characters are kind of like laying down sleeping. They do have Stitch, but they make these in so many different characters. These are $45 a piece. Perfect for the holiday season though. Here is a very fancy Minnie Mouse, but you can see like the sheer size. Like these are absolutely massive. Of course they have Mickey Mouse. He's like smiling, sleeping. Again, everything is embroidered, and it does look like on the back wall section they do also have like the massive Figment Cuddles plushies for $45 from over at Epcot. Also a whole brand new selection of Crocs that they do have for Halloween this year. You got massive gibbets on the front there again with the Mickey jack-o'-lanterns. I do really like the design here on the sides. I don't see the price just yet, but these are really cool for Halloween. Let's check out some of the new merchandise part of this Ghost collection though. Here's a really cool like blow mold. Awesome for Halloween with Minnie Mouse as a ghost holding a pumpkin with a little bow. These are $60 a piece, but again, perfect for your front porch. These do light up. And then right over here is a brand new coffee mug. So you have that same design again with Minnie Mouse there as a ghost. And then the little black cat with some candy corns for $20. Here's even the brand new Disney Parks Loungefly that actually matches like that coffee mug and the blow mold. This is a very nice simulated leather with Minnie and then the black cat. You do have your Disney Parks Loungefly badge with the scallop design on the back side. These are actually glow in the dark for $90 a piece. Probably my personal favorite brand new Loungefly. So many awesome brand new graphic t-shirts in this adult size section though. So you have like the Mickey and then Minnie Ghost with the black cat and some like Mickey jack-o'-lanterns. This one actually says Walt Disney World. This is a nice soft pink color for $35, but you got like the little ghost with the Mickey ears on the front side. And it looks like they do also have some of those brand new pair of ears that actually match this collection. So these are very, very nice. Like this is a knitted design, but everything is embroidered on them for $35. But the quality of the materials is just super duper good. Let's check out some more of the merchandise with the Mickey Ghost though. So here's a pullover sweatshirt. This has like your football Letterman patch with your fuzzy lettering for Walt Disney World, but also says established 1971. These are $65 a piece. It does look like they even have the adult size baseball caps that match this whole collection. Again, embroidered on the front there with the little ghost with the Mickey ears. These are $30. I am loving this brand new collection though. So another tote size bag that they do have with the fuzzy ghost on the front side. So you can use this as like a tote or more of like a crossbody size bag. But these are $35 a piece. They do even have a matching throw blanket. This has that same like Minnie Mouse ghost embroidered on the front. These are 50 by 60 inches. Definitely super duper fuzzy. These are $85 a piece, more of like a knitted material. And then right underneath there, even the kiddos have a cool graphic t-shirt. This one says Fabulous. I love that though, with the little ghost there with the pumpkin for $27. Let's actually hop on over to this section though and check out some of the brand new Happy Halloween 2025 like home collection merchandise that they do have. So here is more of like a copper colored coffee mug. The really cool design with like a big oversized handle. This one is $25 and it looks like they even have some let's see, really cool canisters. These actually have like a nice matte black finish to them. So kind of like with that same copper color. So that one is really cool. But right underneath there is a brand new throw pillow that I haven't seen before. Again, with that Mickey Mouse design, loaded with the cobwebs, like everything is embroidered. Even some brand new drinkware offerings that they have for this home collection. So you kind of have like home etched into this glass cup with the Mickey shaped pumpkin. This has the same like copper colored base for $20. And then yet another throw blanket that they do have. This is a knitted throw blanket. These, let's see here, are 50 by 60 inches with the pumpkins and then the home design. This one is $70, but I really like how they actually have one on display so you can kind of see the materials and what it looks like. So many awesome cups that they do have for fall and then Halloween. Park days and lattes with some fall flowers, some hidden Mickeys peppered throughout. So this one is a ceramic Starbucks cup. It actually comes with the green lid for $28. Let's actually check out some of the regular home collection merchandise that they do have. So this is a 4-inch by 6-inch photo frame. This one is solid metal. This one is, let's see here, $40. It does look like you can kind of put like a couple pictures on the inside. A couple different coffee mugs that they do have for the home collection. This is more of like a matte black finish to it with the Mickey Mouse design. But these are $20 a piece. They do make these with 2 different colors, like the cream colored Mickey. Then a couple other things that they do have, like for your living room. They do have some weighted throw pillows. This is a nice soft material, though, again in the shape of Mickey Mouse. Let's see if we can find the price of Rooney. That one is $45. And they do also have these massive home collection throw pillows that actually has home, again with Mickey, and then Cinderella Castle. On the opposite side, though, it does even have the Mickey Mouse design, so these are double-sided, so that is really cool. Some of the assorted coffee mugs that they have over in this section, though, perfect from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. With the Millennium Falcon, you have Han Solo and Chewbacca. This one is double-sided for $17. They do have more of like an ombre colored coffee mug with Mickey Mouse on one side. And then you do have Donald Duck with that 3D effect. These are $20 a piece. And they have a bunch of different like Starbucks cups that they do have for the assorted Disney parks. This one is specific to Disney's Hollywood Studios. With like Miss Piggy, you have the Hollywood Tower, even the Millennium Falcon. I do believe these are $20 a piece. And then right over here is an awesome stainless steel tumbler from over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. You have Space Mountain up there, and then it says Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow. That one is $30. And then right next to that is a really cool plastic cup with the retro Walt Disney World lettering. But you got like that statue with Walt holding Mickey's hand and all of the beacons of magic for $25. They've been releasing so many brand new coffee mugs to the parks lately, though. It looks like they have 4 different characters with this new design. You have the D for Donald Duck with an angry face. It says even tempered on the backside. But these are all $20 a piece. They have G there with the gold lettering for Goofy. The backside says means well. It looks like they do also have Minnie, and then of course Mickey Mouse, but they all have that same like gold lettering. This one says super sweet on the backside for Minnie Mouse. And then right up ahead is the brand new Mickey Mouse version with the big M and then True Original on the back for $20. It is seriously like Halloween galore everywhere you look at the world of Disney. Here is the absolutely massive Mickey Mouse light up pumpkin. And again, these actually come with the cardboard box with the handle. Definitely makes it way easier to carry these around Disney Springs. That being said, like these are absolutely massive for $80. And then right over here is a brand new throw pillow, again with the little pumpkin design. Let's see what we got in terms of price. These are $30 a piece. Let's actually head though straight ahead and check out all of the newest Halloween merchandise. So right off the bat is a brand new photo op with the Mickey Jack-o'-lantern with the candy corns. They have some brand new signage up there for Happy Halloween. But even like those black hats that they have, part of like that brand new Ghost collection. I want to dive right in though and check out all the newest offerings that they do have. So here's a brand new snow globe for $35. This has like all bats and creepy things with the glitter. It says Happy Halloween with Mickey and Minnie. These are $35 a piece. Right underneath there is the brand new Countdown Till Halloween calendar. You actually have like that really creepy house with the bats, the pumpkins, of course Mickey and Minnie. That one is $60. Yet another brand new Disney coffee mug that they do have with the Mickey jack-o'-lantern. A really cool design though. I love his face he's making. This is a cool like pumpkin design for $25. And then right underneath there is a really nice ceramic serving tray. Again in the shape of Mickey Mouse. And then you have Mickey and Minnie on the inside with the spooky house for $25. And anytime you can get some really good deals on Disney merchandise, especially brand new offerings, definitely check it out. They have the Mickey and Minnie Halloween tote bags. These are normally $40 a piece, but with any purchase you can get one of these for only $30. Again with a nice canvas material. Literally everything is embroidered, which is really cool. But it looks like they even have a brand new 2025 Halloween wreath. Really cool, just like last year's collection. You got the little pumpkins. Mickey Mouse is front and center with all the fall leaves. Let's see if we can find the price. Okay, so these are $100 a piece. And then right behind me, I do want to check out the brand new cup that they do have. So this one says Trick or Treat on one side. Actually comes with a clear lid, but you have, look at that, Donald and Daisy. I love this, $28. It actually has this really sparkly material. Of course, we have to check out some of the assorted Happy Halloween plushies that they do have at the World of Disney store. This is a very dapper Mickey Mouse plushie, all the way down from his shoes to the fancy cape that he has with the bow tie. But these are $30 a piece. And then right over here is a brand new Stitch plushie as well. Look at him there with like his little witch's hat. He has his little pumpkin bag there, perfect to do some trick-or-treating, especially at Walt Disney World for $30. Let's check out some of the different Disney snacks that they have for Halloween though. Here's a smaller little plastic bucket that has the Minnie Mouse design. It actually is filled with candy on the inside for $11.50. Right underneath there is a bag of pumpkin spice. These are the frosted pretzels, again with that same design with Mickey and Minnie. Really nice like Halloween colors that they do have on there. And here is a whole like tin with candy that I do want to show you. I love the design though with the pumpkins and all of the assorted characters around the bottom side. Let's see what we got doing though. These are your Halloween bark for $25 with the collector's tin. You could even purchase some Happy Halloween Christmas ornaments. So these are awesome because it comes with a little clippy where you can kind of like take these off and use them as like a figurine. But they have Chip and Dale there, all decked out in their costumes for $27. And then right underneath there is a Happy Halloween hot air balloon version. This one has Mickey and Minnie, just like all the really cool photo ops. And it says Happy Halloween on the backside for $27. It looks like they even have a brand new throw pillow as well. This has that corduroy design, but you get the jack-o'-lanterns with Mickey and Minnie. These are $30 a piece with the really long pillow. They do even have a brand new throw blanket. Actually shows you a picture with all the characters like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Chip and Dale in their Halloween costumes. These are 50 by 60 inches. That one is $45. And I'm loving that they even have some brand new Hocus Pocus merchandise like this tie-dye graphic t-shirt. This one says, gather around sisters, tonight we fly. So the cool thing, this one actually glows in the dark with Minnie Mouse, you have Daisy, and then Clarabelle Cow. These are $35 a piece. And here's the brand new adult size Spirit jersey. The black and orange definitely pop. This is definitely like a heavier weight Spirit jersey material, but you have all the characters for $80. Yet another brand new adult size glow in the dark graphic t-shirt. This one features Pluto in his Halloween costume, again with that tie-dye design. That one is $40. And it looks like they're even putting out some brand new Disney Park lug crossbody bags. Great material though with the simulated leather with the Mickey jack-o'-lantern. It even says Happy Halloween on the back side. These are $65 a piece, and they do have the perfect adult size baseball cap to go with that. Literally embroidered with the rubberized patch with the jack-o'-lantern, and then Walt Disney World on the back side for $30. Let's actually check out some of the things in the kids section that they do have. So this one actually comes with a pullover sweatshirt that's embroidered Happy Halloween. You got the little Mickey jack-o'-lanterns on the pants. Then it comes with a really nice like winter beanie. These are $45 a piece. Right over here is an actual full zip hoodie. This one has, let's see here, Mickey Mouse on the front, Chip and Dale on the sleeves, Goofy, and the Walt Disney World lettering. That one is $45. It does look like they even have a kid's baseball jersey. All of these little pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns are embroidered with the different Disney characters. Actually has the orange piping though. These are $50 a piece. The backside's embroidered Happy Halloween, Walt Disney World, and they're really cool if you do want to do like matching t-shirts to the parks. They do have the same one here with Pluto that glows in the dark, just like the adult version. This one is $27, and how adorable is this graphic t-shirt, loaded with sparkles on the sleeve, with Daisy Duck and then Minnie Mouse. It says so cute it's scary. These are $27. I had such a fun time today hanging out here at Disney Springs. It's always a pleasure coming out and checking out all of the newest Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. We got to check out so many different shops, from the world's largest Disney merchandise store, the World of Disney, Disney's Ever After, Disney Style, and then of course the Marketplace Co-op. Not to forget the Star Wars Galactic Outpost. It's really cool how you can go there and get all of the merchandise from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and you don't need a park ticket to go inside. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.